Welcome. Monetical is a digital consulting self-service, granting access to enterprise agility and artificial intelligence expertise. Expertise that's based on the stated program aims and challenges, ensuring everything you require is at your fingertips, and taking the risk out of the planning process. The real-time curated advice enables you to adopt industry best practices, quickly address common challenges, access subject matter experts, and coming soon, a series of integrated program AI agents. Let's take a closer look at a typical consulting use case.
Hi, Jude. Firstly, thanks for calling by. For some time now, my team blames a number of delayed programs on our current siloed working. If we were to bring you on board to assess our current setup with the aim of piloting new ways of working and how and where there's an opportunity to leverage AI agents, can you please provide me with an indication of the engagement structure, timeline, and costs?
No problem, thanks for the invitation. We'd typically be looking at a 3-month engagement led by a senior business consultant. Month 1, discovery and recommendations. Month 2, pilot program management. Month 3, deployment. That's 60 days at our standard on-site rate of 1,500. Total fees, approximately 90,000. I'll start work on a proposal this afternoon.
Before Nelly engages Jude's traditional consulting firm, let's see what Monetical's alternative approach and costs would be. She'd require 50 employee subscriptions for her team at a cost of $300 per year. Total cost would be $15,000, a potential saving of $75,000. Let's take a closer look at what's provided. Having created a Monetical subscription, she'll then need to create an initiative from the available templates. She quickly identifies one that seems to fit her requirement, mobilizing a new initiative team within 90 days, with a specific aim of breaking down siloed working. She continues. Step 3. Nelly and her key initiative collaborators review the suitability of the consulting advice that already makes up Monetical's recommended program schedule. As the initiative owner, she'll need to identify and engage the pilot and wider organizational stakeholders. Working together, they'll agree a set of objectives and key results for the pilot program, guidance on how to reduce the number of handovers and exploit AI agents to optimize their value stream, and finally, assistance on identifying the most suitable people to engage in the pilot. A search on the keyword stakeholder, and immediately they see a couple of dedicated activities. They inspect the advice closely. The stakeholder management advice looks to be thorough and contains links to additional information. Next, the team evaluate the advice pertaining to the adoption of the objectives and key results framework. Search results describe clearly how to efficiently capture, review, and publish the initiative aims. It also includes a recommended OKR template for easy adoption. Identifying bottlenecks and opportunities to eradicate handovers, the team quickly search on the keyword value stream. This surfaces a dedicated piece of Monetical advice that provides a detailed description of a value stream mapping workshop and includes references to associated templates and samples. The final verification activity relates to the identification and appointment of the cross-discipline pilot team. A search on the keyword team formation reveals the advice they're looking for. Once again, the advice provided will help them identify suitable cross-discipline team members and includes links to the competency-led team design framework. However, before the team breakaway, the product manager is curious to discover what advice is provided on the topics of design thinking, hoping it will help the team gain a greater insight into the needs and wants of their future users. A quick search of the current program, they discover there's currently nothing contained in this particular program. They decide to check out the Monetical Consulting Advice Libraries. This reveals advice across all 5 stages of the design thinking framework, which they can easily import into their current program. The case study has demonstrated the power of Monetical, in particular, how it empowers organizations to retain full ownership of their initiative program. Through the provision of step-by-step rich consulting advice, no longer relying on the expertise of expensive management consulting firms, they're able to keep investment costs in check and retain ownership of all the knowledge that's gained. Remember, Monetical is there to support you every step of the way. Request a 30-day free evaluation at monetical.com or contact us via email. Thank you for watching.